Okay, welcome back everybody to another MTGO League. Back on Modern now, and thanks to everyone that voted. I put a poll up on the channel as to what Modern deck we should do first, now that we're moving away a little bit from Pioneer after the Regional Championship. So, and yeah, Rhinos turned out to be a clear winner, so thought I'd come back to play some Rhinos. So this is a list that I found online. I can't actually remember who piloted it in, I think, to a very good finish in one of the modern challenges, but I will put the link in the description below. So there's been a bit of innovation going around with Rhinos. The big changes are in these cards here. So we've got 4 Mystical Dispute in the main. I think that's probably due to, I mean, it can just be a 3-mana mana leak, which can be fine. But in the matchups you want it's just a 1 mana, can be just a 1 mana negate. So yeah, so that's really good against Murktide, etc. And then we've got only 2 Fury in the main, which I'm not sure about, but worth a go. And then we're playing 2 Murktide as sort of backup threats, and a 1-off Become Immense, just able to sort of almost combo kill with those. If you delve out things to give this more, although I don't know if we'll ever get to a situation where we've got enough in the graveyard for that. Sideboard pretty standard. It's just the Furies have moved to the sideboard, the extra 2, and they've got an extra Gemstone Caverns as well. So yeah, the list looks really sweet. Let's give it a go. Big thanks to everyone watching, and thanks to everyone that subscribed recently. It really does mean a lot. And thank you for people that comment. Always keen to discuss and try and improve my play. So yeah, if the content's something that you are enjoying, please do consider subscribing. Next real big milestone will be sort of 750 subscribers, which would be awesome. But yeah, let's see how we can get on with Rhinos. Looks like we've been paired for our round 1 here. We are on the draw, but we do have Gemstone Caverns. So we get Gemstone Caverns, exile a land. Turn to Brazen Borrower. Let's give it a go. We can kill a Ragavan or anything else on turn 1. And then I think we'll put the Triome, because we quite possibly want to play a untapped land on turn 1. And obviously this is very good if we draw any sort of Cascader. Okay, Teleria West, so potentially Amulet. Well, that is possibly the best draw we could have had. No Fire Ice. Teleria West Mountain. Okay, so not sure what this is. Right, so we've got enough blue, so I'll just grab Stomping Ground. Okay, draw. Just play a basic island and pass. As soon as they do anything to tap out, we'll just Outburst. I wonder if I'm meant to upkeep that. Okay, no land. I think we're going to go for it here. Maybe we're just meant to play Brazen Borrower. What do we think this is? Let's go for it. See what happens. Turn 2 Rhinos. We give the game away with our milling going over 2 Murktide Regents. Okay, Spell Pierce. Maybe we should have just played the Brazen Borrower, but didn't really know what my opponent was on. We still don't really. Okay, well, we'll suspend that. Possibly play the Brazen Borrower here. It is a snow-covered mountain, but Ragavan. Okay, well, we're ready to deal with a Ragavan. So blue-red, but with Teleria West? What do I want? Breeding Pool or Steam Vent? This doesn't really matter. Okay. Shardless Agent would probably be our best draw. Any Cascader. Okay, Fiery Islet. I think we'll just crack that. Okay, Fire Ice is actually pretty good. Just tap their land here. We'll ice the Teleria West. Could have another Spell Pierce, but okay. Shardless Agent having tapped their blue source is nice. Okay, so yeah, we'll just jam Shardless Agent here. Play the Misty. Okay, make some Rhinos. God, it does feel good to be casting Rhinos again. Force of Negation as Foretold. Okay. So I'm probably going to try and Otawara our Shardless Agent back next turn. That's annoying. Okay, sure. Opponent still hasn't hit any lands. Fetch again. Doubt they're running Blood Moon, but okay, got Rhinos coming down in a turn or two. Another Fiery Islet. I think we will, if we crack it, we can't pay for Spell Pierce anyway, but I think if we draw something like Murktide Regent. So we've got Rhinos coming down next turn. Still no land for the opponent. I don't think I'm going to play the Brazen Borrower. Let's cast this Rhinos. Okay, another land isn't great. But we have 8 power on the field. I suppose opponent could have like as Foretold into Restore Balance or something. Still no land. It's pretty wild. So 8, 16. I think I'm going to play the Brazen Borrower here just because it does mean a 2-turn clock. I'd like to find some more. That is a very good draw. That probably closes out the game. I mean, the opponent's got very unlucky here. We'll play the Mountain and pass. Upkeep, ice here. And another Violent Outburst, okay. Pretty wild. I guess Teleria West is quite cool with as Foretold, because you can cycle it for, you can transmute it for whichever one you need. Okay, so as Foretold stuff. So we're on the draw, so we'll bring in the extra caverns. Don't think we want Blood Moon. Force of Vigor deals with as Foretold. Mystical Disputes are nice to have in the main. I think we'll get rid of the Become Immense. We did see Ragavan, so we want all of these. We want the forces. That's just, I think that'll do. I don't think we necessarily want to bring in Force of Vigor in this case. Right, what do we think of this hand? Yeah, it's fine. Can potentially ice turn 2. Got a Mystical Dispute as well, which is nice. Okay, gonna need to find another land, obviously. Got Fury in case we really need to kill a Ragavan. Okay, they suspend Greater Gargadon. land would be nice. Yeah. Okay, so here we do need to be careful of Spell Pierce. Okay, opponent not playing around Blood Moon. Maybe we will bring that back in on the play. Ice here. Not seen this deck in a while. Force is actually a really nice draw. Probably not going to jam here into... Okay, another land is good though. Yeah, we're not going to jam just into Spell Pierce. Probably just ice another land, hold up Dispute. Can't actually cast Violent Outburst if we draw it. Okay, let's go ice this. How do you remove counters from this? Oh, sacrifice an artifact, creature, or land. Sure. Yeah. So they can sacrifice stuff to make Greater Gargadon quicker. Okay, so now we're going to play the Rhinos because we can Spell Pierce. I think I will shock in here in case we draw a red land and we want to cast Fury next turn. Make 10 power. Counter. Mystical Dispute. That's a good point. Don't think I've actually played Rhino since Minor Misstep was spoiled. Not spoiled, released, I suppose. So they can almost make Gargadon here. As Foretold, so if they have another Spell Pierce, we might just lose. I think we have to force this. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have countered that counter of theirs. I think they're going to go Restore Balance now. And I think that's probably game. If they do... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so opponent's got some good stuff. Well, we'll keep going. It's possible they don't draw anything, but unlikely. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have fought so hard over the Shardless Agent. Like, the opponent hasn't got any lands. See what we can do. Okay, Dispute. Well, you know, we might be able to counter the Gargadon if we find another land. We'd have to find exactly untapped land, though. I suppose the opponent could also have Spell Pierce. Alright, untapped land keeps us in it. Well, it is an untapped land. Let's see. Once per turn. Yeah, so they could have Spell Pierce here. Or Force. Game's haste as well, coming off suspend. Well, they don't have it, so is this just instant or sorcery? For a spell? Oh, they can just cast whatever they want. Violent Outburst. Another Wooded Foothills. I think we'll just hold on to that one, potentially bluff something. Don't know what the opponent's got in hand. Also, you don't necessarily want to sacrifice all our lands if they find another Restore Balance. Renin 6. Well, that's pretty good. Actually, yeah, Renin 6 is cool here. Buying back their lands. Well, Decon does technically answer the the Gargadon. Not the most fun now, just waiting to top deck something. Opponent can rebuild with this Brennan 6 as well. We really need... Yeah, we really need a Cascader. Maybe I should be playing this land so that we were able to play around Spell Pierce. I think I will play one now. Eventually we will lose to this Brennan 6. And I suppose they're on auto yield actually, they do play Ragavan. Gone through one Fury. We didn't bring in any more. Opponent's got 7 cards in hand, which is rather worrying. Are they all just interaction? Could be more as Foretolds, I guess. Okay, so not actually sure this Wooded Foothills can fetch anything. Can fetch Basic Mount. I don't know if we're running Basic Mountain. Oh, that's a force. Play the Foothills, pass. Suran Orb is an interesting inclusion. Guess it's very good against things like Burn. And just combos with the Gargadon. Sorry, not the Gargadon, with Restore Balance. Opponent bolts us. That is a win con with Renin 6. Okay. Oh, right, now they can start cycling to Laria West. What they're going to get? Restore Balance. That's not that great for them. Because they have so many more cards in hand. Don't actually think... Oh yeah, Basic Mountain, there we go. So, yeah, Fury now, I suppose, or Brazen Borrower. Another land. Okay, so... we probably have to force a... bolt here from the graveyard. Okay, opponent not going for the ultimate. But they do shock in. Another bolt. Okay, so now, yeah, I think the opponent's probably just got... I think they've got force here. So we need Fury or something, I guess. Okay, we'll concede there. No real way out. Pretty cool list. So, do we think we want to change anything? Maybe we do want Force of Vigor. Maybe it's better than Fury, actually. Actually, yeah. We didn't see any creatures. Yeah, let's bring in a couple of Force of Vigors. Maybe we should be bringing in a Boseiju. We can take out the Gemstone Caverns. I think I'll take out another Caverns, bring in a Boseiju instead. Yeah, that's good, actually. And then what about Blood Moon? Is there anything we would prefer Blood Moon than... Like we did see Ragavan. No. Oh, we need to bring in one more card. Maybe it's another Force. Yeah, let's go with that. Like, Endurance is good against Brennan 6, I suppose, but I don't think that's their main plan. Yep, love to play first. This hand's actually fine. Well, 2 spells, but it's got, you know, we suspend into Fire Ice. Maybe we're not meant to keep a 5-lander. Yeah, actually, I think we can do better. Ah, now this is the problem. I think we have to mulligan again. Maybe we should have kept the 7. Yikes. Okay, well, we'll go with it. Like, what are we going to bottom? Probably a Force. Okay, well, that's not ideal. We really need to hit and rip a land off the top. If we don't, we'll probably lose. But I think that first hand was a mulligan. You know, 5 lands on the play, probably better. Second and third hands, you know, 1 landers. This is fine. You know, we've got some decent interaction. So I have to go and get Breeding Pool here. Suspend this Footfalls. So yeah, we'd really like to see a land off the top. Okay. Right, show us a land. Untap preferably. That's very annoying. Okay, well, pretty unfortunate here. We're running 25 lands. If they go Renin 6, that's really bad. Dwarven Mine. Okay, really not sure what's going on here. Land. Another Dispute. That's pretty rough. Hopefully just go for As Foretold here. Right, show us the land, please. Okay. Like, there's not much we could have done here, mulliganing to 5. I think we had to keep this hand. The trouble is they're probably going to now go As Foretold, Spell Pierce. I guess this is good at playing around Restore Balance. is one thing for sure. Opponent missed a land drop there. We're going to try and dispute if they Spell Pierce. Like, they probably have another one, but yep. Land? Hey, we do find a land though. So, not out of it yet. Okay, we'll go and get the Triome. Maybe we, I think actually the more I think about it, we should have been bringing in Blood Moon. Although they are Spell Pierce and stuff, and Ragavan, so. Okay, we'd really like to see a land, because then we'll probably go Fire Ice, but I don't think we can go. Okay, now we just suspend again, I think. Or would we rather try and draw something? I think we'll just go suspend Crashing Footfalls, pass the turn. Maybe we should have Fire Ice to try and draw a land, but I really don't want them to go As Foretold. They shock in. Well, we'll try and dispute it. Well, that's a big yikes there. Oh, now if they have Restore Balance, we're just dead here. Because they just go second land to Gargadon. Okay, still no land for us. So I guess we go ice their thing. Okay, find another ice. No land still. Like, been the deciding factor in this game, I think. Opponent's looking pretty flooded. We are tapped out, so they can do whatever they want, but they don't really want to cast Restore Balance. I guess they could cast Restore Balance. Land, maybe? We do find a land. Okay, so we'll play the land. I think we've got to go for Violent Outburst. Tapping a land doesn't do anything. How many counters? Still a lot of counters. I guess they can... Oh no, they can't transmute unless they find another Teleria West. They got 5 cards in hand. Just going to fetch shock, cast our spell here. We need more red mana, probably red-blue. Okay, let's cast this. I would like to put Crashing Footfalls on the stack. Okay, another Spell Pierce. We'd probably go for another one here. We've gone through 1, 2, this one and suspend. Well, land, fine. How many things have this got left? Still loads. I'm just going to go for it. If they've got another Spell Pierce, they have another Spell Pierce. It's not getting any better for us. How many Spell Pierces do they run? That is the full 4 they've seen. Okay. I don't... Yeah. They've seen 4 Spell Pierce and a Veil of Summer. Weird that they're running Dwarven Mine. So at any point dead to Restore Balance or Teleria West. Okay, that's a dead draw, pretty much. Looks like we're going to have to beat them to death with this Shardless Agent. Get the Stomping Ground. Okay. Oh, we do get to cast Rhinos this turn. That can't be spell pierced at least. Okay. So find a land. We'll attack for 2. So this is 2. Puts them to 13. Then we're attacking for 10 next turn. Fire Ice isn't far from being lethal. Oh, they can gain life with Zuran Orb, but... What we got here? Petty thefting a Rhino. Okay, that's pretty good. Will they cast the thing? Okay. Do we kill that? Not now. Kill it in their turn. Because it may be that they try and sacrifice a load of lands. To bring the Gargadon in and kill us. Doesn't have trample, does it? No. Like they could sacrifice 4 lands. What is this? There's a lot of mana. Right, does this... X equals 4. Like we could kill the Rhino in response, but I think we just let that happen. I think this would happen anyway. What did they cast anything? No. Okay, so they're gonna... Okay, so this is actually working out fine for us, because they're gonna sacrifice a load of lands. And then we're gonna bounce the Gargadon back to their hand and kill the Brazen Borrower. Okay, so we'll go cast Gone. Now, do we kill this as well? I think so. Okay, grab a land. I mean, now they could cast something like Restore Balance or something, but okay, another forest isn't great. Although we do get to tap their lands now. Well, I suppose they can cast whatever they want. I'll hold a land. They can cast whatever they want. I think we'll wait. Because they can't do it, actually they can't do it in our turn. So we can go ice here. So suspend a Gargadon. Another Gargadon, sure. So I think now we just... Oh, they're going to go for that, aren't they? Hopefully they don't have Restore Balance. Ah, oh, that's so annoying. That's very annoying. That's a very good draw. So we'll ice this. We need to find exactly... Oh, yeah, we just lose. Okay, well, that's pretty good. Well, we're going to do that. In upkeep. Weird board state now. So, I mean, if we can find island, well, that's a land. Play it. If we can find island, like Murktide Regent, potential. Well, that's a land. Although I'm hoping we've got lands to fetch. How many counters have they got? They've still got quite a lot of counters. So either, yeah, we need, I wonder if we're meant to, Actually, I'm just going to leave this uncracked. Okay, Mystical Dispute's not the worst draw in the world. So yeah, need to find more lands. There's another land, which isn't bad. You know, we can now cast a Violent Outburst, although it might be 1, 2, 3. All of our Crashing Footfalls are gone, which is obviously not great. I'm going to counter the Ren and 6. Only one land. Might have Spell Pierce. Oh no, they've gone through all of their Spell Pierces, so... Okay, can that get a land? Let's hope so. I think we might be out. Like, our basic forest is gone, our basic mountain's gone. Weird game. Well, they find another as Foretold, but... Do we have a land? We do not, okay. So, actually I don't think we can actually... Well, we can cast that one. Have we got enough turns to beat them down? Probably. No, they can just sacrifice these and bring that in next turn. Okay, yeah. Game's over. Oh, that was yeah, that was a weird one. Probably should have brought in more Force of Vigors, to be honest. But yeah, let's move straight on to round number 2. We're on the play now. And yeah, that sounds great. So we'll go turn 1. I think we fetch so that we can... Because we're going to want another blue source anyway. So we're going to get Breeding Pool here. Suspend Footfalls. Okay. Then we'll Fire Ice on turn 2, or kill a Ragavan. Looks like Murktide. Darcy. Okay, so we'll probably just kill that now. While we can. Mountain, fire, kill. I could try and be clever and wait for them to do something else, but I think, yeah, just killing it here before they can get a load of selection is better. So they're probably holding up Counterspell or Spell Pierce here. Well, we find the Shardless Agent. I don't think we jam. Maybe should have played Fiery Eye that there. But yeah, I don't think we just jam. Well, maybe we're meant to jam Shardless Agent here because they can't, like, they counter the Footfalls, but then still got to deal with the Shardless that blocks Ragavan. They could go for a Murktide, I suppose. Okay, now we've found another one. I think we just go for it. Don't want to waste a load more mana. And then next turn potentially we can go, I mean they're going to have to counter the one on suspend and then we go Shardless Agent again and we can play around Spell Pierce next turn as well. Surely they're not thinking about countering that. Probably a good target for their burn spells. They're probably going to bolt and then play Murktide Regent. Their Murktide Regent's going to be an 8/8. Ours is not going to be that big, unfortunately. Of course, they may not have one in hand. They may also want to counter our Murktide. Sorry, our Crashing Footfalls. Well, this is Murktide Regent, unfortunately. Okay, so you don't really want to take any damage. Because that's... Oh, it's only a 7/7 actually. So you can afford to take a point of damage here and there. Two mana. Right, cast this Footfalls. Wouldn't be too surprised to see counterspell here. Nope, they just let it go. Okay, so we can go Fiery Islet, cast another one, which I think is what we'll do. They may just have Spell Pierce in hand. Oh no, we don't want to do it like that. Okay, so this. Just going to try and race. We'll pay for that. Okay, so we make lots of power here. Opponent hasn't actually got delirium, so they can't heat anything. They obviously don't have counter spell. Oh, we're just swinging in here. Yeah. We get through with 10, 14. We've got lethal. Okay. So winning game 1 versus Murktide. Gonna bring in the gemstone. We're gonna cut. What are we gonna cut? Become immense. I think we definitely want all 4 endurance. We cut all 4 force. I think that's fine. Yep, that's the usual plan against Murktide. Endurance is just amazing against them. Fury's okay. We could consider keeping in Furies, but I think I'd like boarding out. I think I like just having 2. I think it doesn't kill too much stuff, depending on what spicy stuff they've got in the sideboard. But yeah, I think I like this plan. Like, endurance tends to be really good. With endurance as well, it's worth noting that it's always good. If the opponent's ever got just one mana open, it's usually really good to just cast endurance. Like, there's nothing in their deck that counts it for 1 mana. Well, they could have solitude, but then you're just sort of 2 for wanting them. Right, what do we think of this? We've got 2 Rhinos and we've got gemstone, double gemstone caverns. I don't think we want to keep this though. It's close, very close. This isn't much better, but I guess we'll keep bottom the Tarn. No, we'll bottom the... We're going to go and get Breeding Pool with this. Let's bottom an island. The reason we want to shock is... Fetch shock is for Delirium. Not Delirium, for Delve for the thing. Ragavan's a problem. Okay. Go and get a Breeding Pool. This is where not having all 4 Furies comes in. But we don't have as many red cards either. Yeah, opponent getting a hit in with this is pretty bad. Okay, just a Tarn is good. New Treasure Art. They could Blood Moon us here, but I'd be surprised if they brought in Blood Moon. Okay, Shredder. I think we'll play the Misty and go and grab a basic forest, just in case. If they have Spell Pierce or Dispute, I think it's worth just doing now. Let's go Forest. Petty Theft. Ooh, what are we petty thefting? I think just the Ledger Shredder. I think so. They have got the... Okay, so at least they get rid of their treasure. Shredder's very good against us. I think I'd quite like to bring back in the Fury, actually. Don't know what are the expense of though. Oh, we'll be taking out... Okay, there was the Fury. Oh, they wouldn't have been able to cast it anyway. Okay, 3 cards in hand for the opponent. Okay, well, we're pretty dead. Yeah. Can't do too much there. I suppose, well, maybe that's a premature concession. We've got 4 lands in hand. Okay, so let's go -2 gemstone, plus a Boseiju, plus another Fury, I think. Yeah, go with that. So yeah, bringing in Boseiju, but I quite like the sideboard Boseiju actually. Yeah, it just means that we can bring it in essentially whenever we're on the play, we'll be bringing it in at the expense of a Gemstone Caverns, because Gemstone Caverns is legendary and doesn't tap for any colours, whereas Boseiju does at least have text on it. Well, more text than that. Okay, yeah, so let's see. Maybe that hand wasn't a keep. We're very soft to that Ragavan. But don't really want to go to 5 on the play against Murktide. Okay, certainly like to play first. And yeah, this hand's great. So we're going to take quite a lot of damage from our lands, potentially, because we need double green and double blue. And we need to fetch shock on turn 1. Oh, can we get double green, double blue? Maybe we just go... We could go basic. So this time let's get green, blue. Suspend, pass. So we can't actually get double green, double blue. So we probably just fetch shock. Depends what they do here. I mean, we might have to fire, which is a pain. Yeah, okay, so they have the Ragavan, so we're just going to have to fire that. We'd really like to see a land on the top. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, so we'll go... what lands can we get? So we can't get Forest Island. Can we get Island? We can't get Island Mountain. I think we get Steam Vents and then Basic Forest. Yeah, it gives us all our colours. One here, one here. See what the opponent does now. Okay, so they don't have Ledger Shredder in hand. They don't like what's on the top of their deck either. They have fetched a basic. Okay, so yeah, we're just not going to do anything now, and as soon as they do anything end of their turn, we'll just flash in the endurance. Well, we could do that. Okay, we'll let them consider. Okay, so yeah, now we're just going to go basic forest, endurance them. Well, they might blood moon us, but I can't imagine they will. Okay, so they did have delirium, but still worth it, I think. That means they can't Murktide. Okay, that's actually pretty good. What if we go ice their land, play a big Murktide, ice the land, and then we'll have a 5/5 Murktide. Yeah, I think I quite like that. Or we just go fire. Oh, we could go fire, but then we're less likely to be able to resolve the Murktide Regent. I think I'm just going to go ice here. Doing it on this one, so I have to take damage to tap it. Okay, Violent Outburst is fine. They might consider. Okay, let's play a Murktide. Does it matter that we keep endurance in? Don't think so. Okay, we have a 5/5 Murktide. They've got 4 cards in hand. They don't have a consider. We're going to cast this. They might have counterspell. Okay. So we could do drawing a land to be able to play around Spell Pierce. Do we go for Shard's Agent? I think so, because like they have to take damage for Spell Pierce. Shard's Agent will resolve. Okay, well, we'll take that. We still have 2 Footfalls left as well. We are at 12, so there is a theoretical situation here where they go bolt, 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 surveil enough into the graveyard, but they don't have it, so we'll take our win. Yeah, Murktide proving very good there. Yeah, this seems really good. Happy with it. Okay, see you for the next round. Right, bit of a weird one here. I think we're going to mulligan this. Like, it's got turn 3 Rhinos, but okay, I think we'll keep at 6 though. Bottom a land. Yeah, want some more interaction really, but sometimes turn 3 Rhinos, turn 4 Rhinos just get there. Maybe we should have gone to 5, but this is okay. Mountain Relic, okay. Another violent outburst. So I think I'm going to hedge and go and get basic island. Just in case it's a Blood Moon deck, which is not unlikely. Main deck Relic, so he thinks something like Urza's Saga, but double red. Okay. Well, don't know what this is. Okay, so well we will go and get a basic island. So we find like a Fire Ice or something would be really nice. Relic is a little bit annoying against like Murk, given that we're running Murktide. Fire Ice is great. Okay, so let's just go. Go forest, and then we'll just ice a mountain. Opponent can scry one here. Yep. So yeah, not sure what this is. They put one on the bottom. Let's go ice. They might just draw a card. But that's fine with us. Okay, another fiery islet. We'll probably just play that. Although we could just fetch for a basic mountain, I guess. Yeah, so some sort of artifact theme going on. Okay, Tarn. I think we'll just play the islet. What did we just go and fetch? I think we'll just fetch a basic mountain. We've got another island to fetch if needed. Let the opponent do things. They exile the relic. Looking to draw some gas, maybe. Okay, Blast Zone. Fortunately for us, comes in with 1 counter on and not 0. Okay, another relic. Opponent doesn't want to lose 2 graveyard decks. Okay, so happy enough to just make some Rhinos here. Do you want to go and get mountain? Yeah, I think so. Okay, cast this. Don't think we're necessarily going to use the other one to get through for extra damage here. Just gain life, gain 4 life. So they're essentially at 24. We attack them. Well, we attack them down to 12. Then we make more Rhinos. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. So I guess we go Tarn, suspend. Attack for 8. and then we'll fetch Shock. Okay, opponent draws another card, and they're going to draw another card with Maze Mind. Not seen Maze Mind Totem in a while. Okay, scrying 1, they go up to 16, which conveniently is being attacked by 4 Rhinos, which we're hoping to have here. I could go Fury, I guess. Yeah, maybe we should have gone Violent Outburst before. They'd be at 14. Maybe it doesn't make any difference. They evoke another Fury. Okay. So we'll go and grab, yeah, Stomping Ground. Actually, no, we don't want to do that in case I've got another Fury in hand. Might do this, this other one in upkeep. Because if we draw the last Crashing Footfalls, that's a disaster. We're attacking for some damage. Yeah, I think we'll go for it. If the opponent had a way of dealing with the Rhinos, they would have done it. Okay, well that's a nice draw. Well, it's okay. So we could bounce the Fury. Next turn so this is, I think it's fine. Like save the Brazen Borrower in case we need it. If the opponent goes another Fury, then we haven't quite got lethal. Well, I've got another Fury. What's this now? Flame Slash. Okay, well the opponent is taking care of our Rhinos. Do we crack this? Do we bounce the Fury, get through for some sort of damage? What if we just attack, trade? I think attacking and trading is better. Draw a card. Okay. So we could ice it. Attack for 4. That's probably not too bad actually. Draws the card at any rate. Okay, so let's just go ice here. Yeah, we don't mind Dead Gone here. Yeah, a bit annoying we can't cast Brazen Borrower now actually. Because only one damage short. Another Flame Slash is rather annoying. Actually, that's pretty good because now we can go float red and we can cast the Borrower potentially. this has worked out really well because we can go dead, kill this. Okay, take 6. The last card could be Bolt or something. So we cast this, we get a 7, dead to Bolt next turn. When are our Rhinos coming? Not for another couple of turns. I think we're going to cast the Borrower. Maybe we should have bounced. Because it's getting close now. So we attack for 3. We can draw Fire Ice. Or like another Dead Gone is good. Or what else? Murktide would be good. I guess we can go for Become Immense. Okay, well, Fire Ice is probably the best draw. Okay, that's annoying. I wonder if we're meant to go sack this. No, because we can't actually find anything. Okay, well, we'll sack this anyway. Maybe we should do this. Because we find... Okay, there's a Fury of our own. Play a land. Got Rhinos coming down next turn. So this turn we're just going to go ice their Fury. Yeah, we don't mind Dead Gone as well. Country Triumph. And now we're just going to go cast the Rhinos, Fury, kill their Fury, hope that gets there. What is this? Blast Zone. Put 4 counters on. Okay. Another Fury. Kill their Fury. Pass the turn. I can't see anything that they could have here. Yeah. Okay, so mono red. What have we got that we can bring in here? We saw Blood Moon, but I would imagine they side it out. Definitely want to bring in the other Gemstone Caverns. Mystical Dispute is not great. Force of Negation is not great. I think we'll bring in the extra copies of Fury. And then they were on a load of like relics and stuff. Is Mystical Dispute good if they're going to be casting expensive spells? Let's bring in a couple of Endurance, leave in a couple of Dispute, and then bring in another Endurance. I think we'll just go with that. I think Become Immense is fine to race them or to play around. Like if they're probably removing all of their relics. So if they try and Flame Slash a Rhino, although it's in their turn, so it won't push through for the extra 6, but I think it's fine in general. Yeah, this sounds fine. Actually, yeah, this sounds great. I wouldn't have thought they left in Blood Moon against us. But yeah, the Steels of Ragavan. We've got the... Oh. Okay, that's pretty good. Probably should have thought about Chalice. So we've got Brazen Borrower. So I'll let them attack. Go and get green, red. Kill this. So I think what we're going to do is shock in, go get breeding pool. Fury's a nice draw. Like no basic is a bit worrying. But I doubt they keep in Blood Moon. Let's go ice here. Maybe need to get back into the habit of bringing more, bringing in force more often. Okay, Relic's pretty good. Let's get rid of lands. Make sure we keep other card types for, keep the instant sorceries in case we draw Murktide. I think we'll go ahead here. Probably just endurance, and there's no point in casting Shardless Agent. I think. Oh, they did miss a land drop though, so maybe we just want to ice. Yeah, I think we'll just ice actually. Like it wastes some of our mana, but might incentivize them to crack the relic. That's fine, we'll get rid of the Tarn. So did keep in relics. Many relics apparently. So we'll fetch here, we'll just go and get a basic forest. Oh, we can also Otawara the chalice, which is interesting. So yeah, actually I don't think we play that. Yeah, I forgot about that. I should have suspended Footfalls a while ago. Might another land actually. Got a basic forest here, although they might not be on Blood Moon. Maybe we should have actually gone and got a blue source. Or a red source. Yeah, maybe we should have got Steam Bents there. I think it's fine. See what we draw. Like another land would be actually pretty ideal. Okay, so not going to play this. I think we're just going to just cast Endurance, protect against Ragavan, start the beat down. Yeah, not casting Murktide or Become Immense anytime soon. Okay, Maze Mind Tome is fine. Don't think they scry onto the bottom. I don't think we want to put their library back in. Yeah, just leave it. Don't want them drawing Ragavan. We do like lands here. See what we find. If we don't find a land, we'll probably just play a Shardless Agent. Just for no value. Well, a very expensive 2/2. Yeah, we'll play it, increase the clock. cast it. Yeah, we can just pass the turn. So we could play the Otawara, so if we draw a red land we can Fury, but... Okay, so scrying up, keep looking for a land, put it on the bottom. Still no land. They're cracking the other one. Okay, Flame Slash is fine. Okay, there's the land. Attack for 2. And then this turn we'll bounce the Chalice. End of turn, and then Shardless Agent. Well, there's a Blood Moon. So they have left it in, which is interesting. But, yeah, that's fine. Okay, 4 cards in hand for the opponent. Let's get rid of Chalice. More lands, let's cast Fury now. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna Shardless Agent. Then we can just pass. Opponent can play their Chalice. I guess they could have Engineered Explosives. Okay, they're going to gain some life, but we've got 12 power. We can Violent Outburst as well for the extra damage. They put one on the bottom. Yeah, they can have EE. Okay, there's the Chalice, no EE. Fable of the Mirror Breaker is exiled. That's fine. They're going to kill both Shardless Agents, maybe? Okay, there's one gone. Get rid of the Misty. That doesn't matter, we can't really cast Murktide now. Okay, there's a Fable, so we've got... How much damage have we got here? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think we're just going to get rid. Use our mana. We don't know that we'll draw a land. Well, we do draw the land. I think we'll cast Fury. Like we have another one. If they Anger of the Gods, we've still got the Rhino. Yeah. Prevents them Ragavanning us. People do not like cracking their relics. Okay, well, we'll take that. Yeah, good win over Mono Red. Yeah, let's get right on into round number 4. Right, going to be on the play here, which is good. It's a weird hand, but it's just too slow. I think we have to mulligan. We'll keep this just about. Hope we can snare something with this or this, and then hope to draw into something. So I'll put a tile on the bottom. And oh, we're on the play. Of course. So should have put this on the bottom. Maybe we should be mulliganing again. Yeah, bit of a stupid error. got very excited with Gemstone Caverns. But we've got, this is both removal and a counter, so... Savai Triome, not sure what plays that. Didn't want to draw another Misty. Ice would have been ideal. Abundant Growth. Okay, so some sort of Omnath deck probably. Okay, another Abundant Growth, so don't think we have to worry about them playing Thoughtseize. Let's go and get Steam Vents. Could be the new Nissa. Ugh, another Forest. So we've got a counter up here. Teferi, okay, well, definitely interested in getting rid of that. Main deck Dispute coming in there. Right, let's draw some gas. That does count as gas. How much do we want to play around them having a counter spell? It's not that common. Maybe we should have just gone for it, but I think it's fine. Okay, make some Rhinos, or try to. Opponent might have things like Solitude, I guess. Okay, play a Misty. Attack for 8. Spend another one past the turn. So if they go Omnath, we'll bounce it in response to the trigger. Because they don't have Omnath, looks like they might have Solitude. Elish Norn. Okay, well. Oh, could be Solitude. This will be gone so they don't get the double trigger here. Yeah, let's get Breeding Pool. Okay. Draw. No, Force isn't. It's not great. Like, if they just go Elish Norn. That means they haven't got another land. But don't think we're in the mood to force that. We'll force this though. I think, yeah, I think we forced there. Okay, Renin 6 is fine. We'll leave that alone. Try and put the opponent to 1. Well, they can't fetch with that actually. Yeah, we'll ignore Renin 6. Oh no, it's close. It says ignore Renin 6 and attacks Renin 6. Deadcon's actually a quite nice draw. pass the turn. They've got Elish Norn, but you know, we've got a bounce spell. If they go Omnath, we'll bounce it. Oh, they bolt. Oh, they can finish it off with Wrenn. Okay. Nissa, add 1 mana. But it's not doing much at the moment. L4 Elemental. Do we kill that? Return it to hand. Is it a second? They can't fetch though, so I think we'll just gone this. Looking for Fire Ice, really? Okay, well that one's good as well. So they've got Nissa, Elish Norn. Hopefully no Omnath. Okay, there's Elish Norn. If they haven't got anything else, then we just... because they can't fetch either, and they can't force. Looks like it might be enough. Okay, good stuff. Okay, well, 4 colour with Nissa. Going to be on the draw, so we'll bring in the Caverns. Think we probably want the Blood Moon. Like, it's not amazing because they'll they have abundant growth, but I think we want it anyway. I don't think we want the Force of well, no, that's not quite true because we did see to Fairy Time Raveler. Become Immense is bad in the face of Solitude. The Dead Gods are actually really good there, but in general I don't like them, I don't think. We'll cut 3. Force of Vigor, Endurance, Fury. What don't we like? I think I'll get rid of well, Dead God was quite good there. Like, just the tempo. This Fury can't kill Elish Norn, but it can kill Omnath. I think we'll go with that. We'll see how that goes. It's possible we should be cutting Furies, but they kill Teferi, they kill Omnath. We'll keep this one. Put a Gemstone Caverns into play, and we could get rid of Basic Mountain actually. Yeah, get rid of Basic Mountain. Okay, so do we just go and fetch our basics? Does that give the game away too much? Yeah, let's just play Breeding Pool. Drawing Fire Ice would have been really good there. Although the opponent may not play around it. They've kept a 1-lander, so they probably haven't got Wrenn. Okay, so they got a Chalice of the Void. Pretty good into our hand now. Okay, so maybe we should have thought again about Chalice. But not playing into our fire. Could be Teferi here. We do have answers to this, and we've got a Murktide in hand as well. Yeah, it's Fairy Resolves, unfortunately. Let's go and get the Triome, but it's not looking good for our hero here. Fiery Islet's not great. I guess we'll crack it now because there's no point in. Okay, another land. Opponent doesn't find a land. Do we just play the Shardless Agent? Like, probably. No. They counterspell the Shardless Agent. Yeah, this is the kind of game where we really want Seasoned Pyromancer. So they are on counterspell, which is a good one to note. Let's tick into Fairy up forever. Okay, there's a Murktide, so what if we just play a Murktide? I think we'll just play a Murktide. I think we'll tap out for it. Keep as much stuff in the graveyard as we can. Yeah, fine to trade that for a counterspell. Opponent is very short on lands. Just play another Murktide? Like, probably. I guess it's the last delve spell in here, so we'll actually play around Mystical Dispute here. Like, the opponent's just going to bounce it, but opponent does eventually find a land. Omnath. Is the game just over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can cast a Murktide again here. It's not amazing, but I think that's what we do. Just tap out for it. Okay, opponent makes a load of mana. Yep, we'll call that a day. Okay, so yeah, Chalice into Teferi is obviously pretty hard to beat. So what are we going to do? We'll cut 2 Gemstone Caverns. Sage is obviously pretty good as well at dealing with shenanigans. We'll get rid of the last dead gone. Force is interesting. I wonder if I'm meant to cut Force. It can be really awkward. We definitely want at least a couple of Force of Vigors. We could just go with that. We could bring in more Furies as a way to deal with Teferi. Let's just try this. A couple of Force of Vigors because they've only got 1 target. Yep, we're on the play. Yeah, this hand is good. This is awkward. But I think we just about keep. Like, it's got good stuff in it. So we'll fetch a Breeding Pool, suspend. Hopefully find our 3rd land on time. Suspend the Rhinos. Could have mulligan looking for like a Blood Moon or something. Okay, so no. So opponent doesn't have a fetch land, maybe? Okay, Foothills is a good draw. Do we fetch Shock? Yes. So we need one more blue and we need red, so we get Steam Vent. Yeah. And then we'll try and time walk them. Okay, another dispute, so we can force a chalice here. Okay, so what does this mean? Mystical dispute, probably. Another dispute, okay. Well, what are we afraid of next turn? To fairy. I think we just pass. Maybe we're meant to spend another Footfalls. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I should have suspended another Footfalls there. But it's missed a land drop again. Okay, we'd like to find another land, really. Okay, Fire Ice is good as well. So now I think again we're not going to go. I think we're going to. Do we tap a land here? Yeah, I think so. Let's do this one. Like, kind of want to draw a card. Another force. Well, we're full of counter spells. Opponent has not been hitting their land drops. I suppose nor have we. They have to go to discard. They discard a counter spell. I would like to cast 2 Rhinos. Land's really good. Play the land. Yeah, now we're just sitting behind 5 counter spells in hand. Okay, opponent finds a land. Abundant growth. We could just force, but I think that's fine. Maybe we're meant to force there. Makes our blood moon better. I think let's grab an island. Then let's try and force this. Spell Pierce. So we could force, pitch force, but I think that's fine. Yeah, I want to keep the disputes for Omnath. Another land. Okay, yeah, just going to try and ride this one Rhino to victory. Probably have to try and counter another removal spell. Dispute here. I'm very impressed with, yeah, Dispute's just been really good. Let's go and get the Triome. Got all our colours now. Well, there's a Shardless Agent. I think we're going to cast it. The only problem is if the opponent's playing like Supreme Verdict. But I think here it's worth putting them dead on board. Because next turn, got a couple of turns before more Rhinos come down. And we're holding up 2 counter spells here. We kind of, well, no Omnath, okay. Could be Elish Norn into something to like evoke element. Oh, they are running Supreme Verdict. Okay, can't counter that one. Maybe we should have waited on that, but okay, Force of Vigor. Okay. Dispute again. It's definitely possible we should be forcing there. Okay, so we'll cast another couple of Rhinos. Counter target spell. So I think we're just going to go force this so that we can counter an Omnath. Ooh, okay. Well, we don't mind Blood Moon. Hopefully the opponent hasn't got another Supreme Verdict. Solitude is annoying, but not back-breaking. Besiege you. I guess if we attack... Trouble with attacking is they just gain the life back. But they gain less life back. Play the land. Do we Blood Moon them here? It cuts us off Murktide, it cuts us off Force. I don't think we do at the moment. Yeah, okay, so we haven't got anything that kills this. Prismatic Ending. Okay. So we can cut them off blue here. I think I'm just going to force this. And then maybe just try and Blood Moon, but the trouble is we can't kill this. Ooh, Fury though. We take that. If they haven't got Counterspell. Okay, they could of course have another Solitude, which is rough. Oh, they do. Maybe we should have Blood Moon first, but opponent's at 5, although they'll gain up to 8. I don't think we can Blood Moon, because then we can't cast Shardless Agent or Murktide. Murktide's one of our best draws here. There we go. Okay, so we could go slam Murktide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think we just pass the turn because Mystical Dispute can now counter a Solitude. Definitely want to counter that one. Opponent has to attack here, weirdly. Otawara. That's actually quite good because we can Otawara and Blood Moon if we need to. I'm just going to play Blood Moon here to stop them casting Omnath. Hey, okay, so we do get there. Few clutch draws secures the win over 4 colour. So yeah, we're riding high, 3-1, losing out to, what do we lose out to? I can't remember. I remember it being a bit out of left field. Oh, like as foretold stuff. But yeah, let's play on, see if we can get a 4-1. Right, we're on the draw here. We've got Gemstone Caverns. I think we're going to keep. With Gemstone Caverns, I think we'll put back a Crashing Footfalls. We can definitely see the logic between the Mystical Disputes and the main. I don't think we've cut all of them in any of these matchups. Opponent's mull to 5. So yeah, we're going to go Gemstone, get rid of Crashing Footfalls. We can potentially kill a turn 1. Ice turn 2, or maybe Crashing spend on turn 2. The pre-game actions. Yeah, I think we value keeping a land here. Okay, Kalani Garden indicates it's probably a Cascade deck as well. I think I'm just going to use the mana here. Okay, and then we'll suspend, because next turn is the real turn that's a problem, that we want to ice their land, because that's the turn they can cascade. Oh, Yawgmoth. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, so yeah, Yawgmoth have taken to doing that. Icing their land though now means they lose 2 mana. Well, Dispute's like okay. We don't have a Cascader here, unfortunately. Okay, so ice here. That's a really bad draw because yeah, we just can't really do anything with it. We could suspend it, but it's our 3rd one as well, so there's only 1 left in the deck. If we draw another one, our Cascaders get very bad. Okay, land isn't awful. I think we will suspend the other one. It's just a basic forest. And then we're kind of priced into holding up this Mystical Dispute forever now, because the opponent now has enough mana for Yawgmoth. Grist. So they grist, they plus, they make a token. I think I'm just going to counter this. Okay. So we will play a Fury if we draw a land, untapped land. I think all of our lands are untapped now. Okay, not really in a mood to evoke here. But like Fury into Fury would be really good. Scavenging Ooze is interesting. That's usually just a tutor target. 2 cards in hand. A Geist. Okay, so a bit aggro here. We're going to be able to Rhinos. They might cord. So no attacks. Okay, we find a land. So we'll just go and get a basic island. Like they might have what if they have Yawg in hand? So do we want to just make these smaller or put counters on them? But then I think they can still do it, so I think we just go 2 here, 1 here, 1 here. So Yawg in hand would be pretty much infinite card draw here. What is infinite card draw insofar? Okay. Maybe we should have killed. Probably should have killed that one instead, so it didn't come back. So yeah, they can just kill all of our Rhinos now. I don't think we could have done much better there. So they're drawing loads of cards. Essentially, they're probably going to try and court for Blood Artist, but they haven't definitely got the win yet. You know, they can draw as many cards as they have life points, but they do need to find cord is enough. They can go cord for 2. I think they probably have a land drop as well. I can't Eldritch Evolution for it. Okay, they're at 8. Unless they've drawn the thing, they're just waiting for a land. Yeah, okay. We're dead. Okay, that was unfortunate. So Yawgmoth are now on the new Kalani Garden plan. Sometimes Arboreal Grazer. Okay, so we want the Furies. What else? So Force of Negation isn't great. Mystical Dispute isn't great. We're on the play, so get rid of Gemstone. Like Blood Moon can be good, especially if they're on that plan actually, so they're probably worse to Blood Moon now, and probably just all of the endurances. Go with that. So historically this has been a very good matchup, but there has been some innovation going on with Yawgmoth. We see the Kalani Garden there. They're just trying to make their board more Fury proof. So we saw there that Fury wasn't actually that great, but yeah, don't know if we could have found something to be able to double Fury maybe, but yeah, the mana dorks are just so hard to untap with, I think, and they end up siding them out quite a lot. Right, so we'll take the play. Have to muller 1 lander. We'll keep this bottom a Footfalls. Did we bring in the Blood Moon? Yeah. Opponents mull to 5. Did they mull to 5 last time as well? I think they did. Did we fetch Shock? I think we need to get Breeding Pool Steam Vents to to enable this Murktide. The mana is a bit more painful. Right. Breeding pool. I suppose we can play tap next turn if we need to. Maybe we should have got no, we can't get stomping ground there. Yeah, there's the grazer. So they are on the grazer plan. So we need to find another land. Okay, there's a land. All of roots. Okay, so they got quite a lot of stuff going on. So we're going to just grab the triome, I think. Oh, we're going to make 10 power here. No way we're not. Opponent's got 2 cards in hand. If they Yawgmoth us, we could potentially remove it next turn. As well as, I don't know, might be able to play a Murktide as well. Okay, 2 cards in hand. They've got 4 mana, potentially 5 to chord with, potentially 6 to chord with, which isn't quite enough. They could Eldritch Evolution this into Yawg. Oh, Ratchet Bomb is pretty gross. Normally Engineered Explosives is the one of choice. It's both the same here. Okay. Okay, so that's attack with everything. 0 cards in hand for the opponent. Okay, so what we'll do now is we'll go kill this. Play Otawara. Play Murktide Regent. There's a 5/5. Cuts the opponent off some mana. Surprised they didn't. Oh, I think. Okay, they're waiting until next turn for. Sure, they haven't top decked Yawgmoth. Yep, that's pretty good. So yeah, they're going to wait until this turn when they can get all of the Rhinos in one go. Oh, made a little bit of an error. We should have put them to 10 because we could have dead gone before blocks. Okay, so what if we go... Oh, this has got reach, which is quite annoying. Okay, so I think we just have to kill the Yawgmoth. Yeah, we'll do that first. So they can't like block and then sacrifice a load of stuff. It counters on Murktide. That was obviously a very strong draw from the opponent. I would imagine they draw more cards, but yeah, this is definitely a better plan against Fury. Opponent's drawn one card from this. It's whether they want to sacrifice more of their stuff. Okay, the opponent does sacrifice their Arboreal Grazer. So we're just going to send with everything here. Opponent will crack the Ratchet Bomb. Okay. So they're not quite dead next turn. Dead to some of our draws though. I suppose they could endurance us. Grist is bad, actually. Yeah, they sacrifice this, kill this. So now we need a Cascader would be really nice. We take another Murktide. Yep, that's pretty good. Okay, so you make a 1/1. Okay, so let's go for this. Okay, we'll make some more Rhinos. Well, they've got endurance, so we're attacking for 8. They can absorb enough here. I think we're just meant to attack them. Like if they double block, we kill this, they sacrifice to kill the other one, but then we've both got nothing. What if we attack both at Grist? I think I'm just attacking them. Like I think they should double block. Yeah, that makes sense. So we'll kill the endurance. Put them to 1. Maybe we should have attacked Grist. Because now they could go... If they go creature, cash in... Well, if they go creature, cash in Grist, it stops them using the peat land. It puts them dead to fire ice. Like we could have also not attacked, but I don't think that's that great. No, I think cutting them off this mana is good as well. They can't fetch, they can't shock. Like even Yawgmoth now with them at 1 isn't great. Well, that's according for 1. Yawgmoth? Oh, and then they're going to sack it. But we remove Grist this way. So good draws. Another Cascader. Fire Ice is obviously the best. We can just about make a Murktide Regent. That is not good. Although it shuts them off Yawgmoth. It shuts us off Murktide. I think we will play that. What else? We can play that. We can play Fury. We can't play Endurance or Borrower. Maybe we're not meant to. So we can't play It shuts us off Murktide, 2 Murktides, 2 Borrowers and 3 Endurance as win cons. And it doesn't. It stops them playing exactly Yawg, but they can still chord for it. I just think we have to pass here. I don't think we're playing. Oh, and that was rather stupid as well, because now we can't play Fury if we draw it. It's not looking great. Although I suppose they can't actually cast Yawgmoth at the moment anyway, because they're at 1. They can't fetch, they can't use this peat land. Surprised they didn't tap it for mana. Sorry, crack it there. Well, they found another Grist. Okay, Object Evolution. What are they going to get? Probably a Strangleroot, guys. It could be Grist. It's not looking good, but we do have outs. Yeah, that fetch was wrong. Should have got the yeah, should have got a shock land. Not shocked, obviously, but yeah, they get a Grist, which makes sense. We're kind of on the draw Fire Ice plan now. Like Endurance is also okay. Okay. So, anything we want to change? So we definitely want to bring in these 2 Gemstone Caverns on the draw. I'm going to cut the Bloodboons. I think we'll cut all of them actually. Like, it's not right to keep in Force, but do we want 1 in anyway? Maybe keep 1 in. It hits all of their powerful. It hits the spells we care about the most. It hits the evolutions. It hits Ratchet Bomb and any other annoying things like that. It's probably not right, but I think keeping 1 in is probably fine. That you don't want access. You don't want to be drawing loads and loads of them, but yeah, this is okay. Good that we've got that. Do we just get rid of Stomping Ground? Yeah. So we've got something here. Yawgmoth. Another Gemstone Cavern's not great. I think we want to just draw a card. So get Island, pass. So yeah, we'll just go Ice here. Okay. That Gemstone we cannot play. I have to remember they're legendary. Not great here. Gonna ice again, I think. Really need to find a land. Not a land. Certainly not a land. Well, we did find a land, unfortunately. Wall of Roots. So we're going to get the Triome. We'll probably get Basic Forest just in case they're on the okay, well, yeah, I was going to say we'll get Basic Forest just in case they're on the Magus plan, but actually we can kill them Magus. See what they do here. We could bounce something. Shieldred. Okay. Well, I guess we'll draw a card in response. Otawara. Oh. Right, so we suspend. Let's go and get a Basic Forest. This is really not going that well. No, we just need a Cascader. Like, we've got all the tools to win the game. We probably have to bounce Shieldred here. Like, we really struggled to kill that card. Do we take 4 is the question, if they attack before they play another spell? I think so. Yeah, sure. Then I think we'll bounce. Another Roots. 3 cards in hand. And a Geist. Let's bounce the Shieldred. Really need to find a creature or... like, Murktide is great here. No. Okay, well, that's not good. Gonna have to... so we take 3 here, bounce the Shieldred. How long... I've got ages until these Rhinos come down. If we drew those Rhinos... if we drew Cascaders instead of those Rhinos, I think we easily win this game. Yep, take 3. Trouble is, if they just pass, such a bad sign. So it means they have Cord for Yawgmoth and probably just win the game. Chris is pretty good as well. So, yeah, there's not much we can draw now. Do we want to Ottawa or anything? I don't think we can win. What if we draw Fury? Kill this. Taking 4, 5 next turn. Might as well fetch. Are we going to bounce something? It's got haste anyway. We know they've got Shieldred in hand, so I think we have to go bounce like a Yawgmoth. Oh, we're getting... I don't think it's even this turn, is it? Okay, sure. Yeah. That seemed a lot harder with that. I mean, we never saw... We drew incredibly badly. You know, we never saw any non-lands really that game, but the list still felt really, really good. I think it's got game against everything and always going to be a favourite to play. So I really actually quite liked the Mystical Disputes in the main, and freeing up some sideboard stuff for these two lands was really good. So yeah, hope everyone enjoyed that. Getting back into Rhinos in Modern. Do let me know what you thought, if you got any tips. But otherwise, yeah, see you again soon for some more Modern.